you want to use your half anniversary 5-star selector. To help make the decision easier, here's my tier list and breakdown of the best picks. Starting off in the S tier, we have 9. 9 is an incredibly strong solo carry DPS with a ton of versatility. She can dish out high single target damage, AoE, and even provide shielding. Overall, she's just an extremely flexible unit that outputs insane damage. While most of you probably already have Hydameri, you can never go wrong with having a backup DPS, especially for content that requires 2 strong carries. Moving into the A+ tier, we have Tapera. Tapera is another extremely strong unit because she can fill multiple different roles depending on how you build her. She can heal, shield, draw cards, generate AP, buff allies, and even act as a DPS herself. The only downside is that she generates so many cards that she can struggle in content where you need to clear mechanics in very few turns. Solo carry potential is just stronger overall. Tapera falls slightly lower in A+ tier. Next up here, starting with Narja. Narja is very similar to Tapera in a lot of ways and can fill several supportive roles as well. However, she struggles more with sustain if your team doesn't have enough multi-hit attacks. Her buffs are also tied to her healing, so depending on your epiphanies, her performance can feel inconsistent. Alongside her is Aurelia, who's another amazing support unit. She provides excellent sustain while offering strong buffs and debuffs. She can be built for damage, but that playstyle just isn't as effective right now. Overall, Narja and Aurelia are pretty close in strength, but the main advantage Narja has is that her card draw is cheaper to use. Then we have Veronica, a sub DPS who's basically a card drawing machine. She's incredibly good at generating cards, but because she doesn't offer the same level of buffs or sustains as the units above her, she ends up slightly lower in the tier. Hugo also fills a very similar role to Veronica as another draw-focused sub DPS. The difference is that Hugo provides higher damage output overall. Now into B tier, we have Rita, Haru, and Chizuru. All 3 DPS units focus mainly on high burst damage. The reason they fall into the B tier is simply because there are currently stronger DPS options available. And there's Magna. Right now, I feel like she just hasn't fully found her niche yet. She offers amazing shielding and can provide an insane amount of vulnerability, but it's hard to justify slotting her in when we have combinations like 9 plus Ironclad and Aurelia generally producing better results. Moving into the C tier, we have Luke, Flippy, Kayron, Riona, and Rin. I generally wouldn't recommend selecting these units because other characters can usually do the same job more effectively with less effort. As for the final tier, we have Yuki, who is an AoE DPS character. Unfortunately, I do not recommend her as she does not function well in the current meta. Now, Mainland is actually a very strong unit. The problem is that Hydameri simply performs better while filling the exact same role, so there really is no reason to pick Mainland. But to be clear, Mainland is good. If Hydameri didn't exist, Mainland would probably be around the A+ tier range. And that wraps up my tier list. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.